Hey, this is Diesel. Just want to say, hope you miss me, motherfuckers. Look, you know the drill. I just thought I'd address a couple things real fast. Biona Pacey, no fucking way. Never happened. I will beat Kit Lamb's ass, though. And Lil Joe said a couple of things that, I don't know, I thought were weird. He said, I'm too old for UFC, but aren't you too old for a fucking flag football league? Right? Is that weird?
Yeah, that's weird. That's weird. That's weird.
Okay.
Good point.
And you can make fun of my poop segment, but you just can't talk about salad and the soup plantation at the very next thing. That's all I'm saying. But actually, yes, I did take a picture of a guy taking a shit in Boston. He's not lying. That's actually true. And Jack goes, yes, I am showing in the belly area. I'll also show you how I can put my big belly on your forehead.
Yeah,
And
you got me.
Oh, and Tiny, fuck you guys. So, oh wait, we ain't professionals. Enjoy the show. There we go.
That was heat. So
That was
done.
nice. You got me.
Good work.
You
I'm
got
done.
me.
I told him I ain't gonna spend the whole show getting it back. It's a waste.
Oh man.
You'll get us when we leave.
I got my own rock band.
Nobody cares.
I got 1 million plus fans.
Nobody cares.
I can rock the mic.
Nobody cares.
Diesel's back tonight.
Oh, I can.
We
Yeah, that's true. That don't even know me. It's your Diesel. Welcome home.
Oh, I'm just gonna do this. Y'all talk tough, but at least you're here. Where's Lil Joe's punk ass saying yes, dear?
Joe is missing again. That's whack. At least we got one of the homos back.
Joe ain't here. That's nothing new. He's recovering from his Oregon rendezvous.
He does need recovery.
He does recovery.
It's a sore ass mouth he's got.
It's emotional recovery.
Oh man.
Poor dude.
You know, we may have messed up the song a little bit, but it was okay.
It was
still
worth it.
heat.
It was
I don't
worth
think
it.
we did.
I don't think we did.
No,
It was so-
no.
I don't think we did.
Oh wait, it couldn't have been messed up. There was no.
That's true.
There was kind of on my lines. I'm sorry, guys.
You know what? That was one of
No,
my.
it's funny. I
That was a
couldn't-
Lil Joe tribute.
You were the one that threw
That
me
was
off.
one of my favorite parts of the freestyle song where Bob did Joe in
Yeah.
the middle of the song. I don't know.
That was pretty good.
And he's like, he was talking to us later after the show. He's like, I know it was hot because I didn't even understand what I was saying.
Maybe he just talks on such a different level.
Yes, that's what it is.
Must be he's on a higher plane. I'm telling you, it's V. He's part of the. Anyways, welcome to the Nobody Cares Show. This is Jekyll's talking to you, and as always, I've got my good friends around me. Back from a 3-show hiatus, from visiting his cousin Eric in Oregon, we have JJ Diesel back on the show.
Thank you. It is good to be back.
It feels good to have you here, my friend.
Thanks, sir.
All right, we have O, as always.
F Joe.
Yeah.
There it is. There it is.
No FJ, which J you want? Now it's fuck Joe again.
Yeah, yeah. You're back. It's just
Exactly.
back to my regular schedule.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just F Joe. And of course, running the boards, Tiny, aka Little Homie.
Welcome back, D's.
Thank you, sir.
I know the people missed you, so did we. So we're looking forward to having a great show with you tonight. And just to top it off, as a little tribute to you, we made sure Joe wasn't here.
Thank you. That's actually as good of a gift as you can give somebody.
Okay.
It
You're
doesn't get much
welcome.
better than that.
Yeah,
You're
that was-
welcome.
That was a gift that keeps giving. Seriously. When they say less is more, that's what they mean. That's what we're talking about.
All right. Well, in case you don't know what we do here on the show, we listen to independent artist music, we critique it, and afterwards we give it our own little rating. And our rating system goes like this. 1, we're never going to listen to your song again on purpose. 2, we'll let it play on the radio without changing the station. 3, we would LimeWire your song or download it illegally. 4, we would buy your single off of iTunes. Or our best rating, 5, is buy the album. There it is. Oh, I missed that sound, a little into the mic.
That's true.
Let you know that Deez is back. Well, let's go ahead and turn it on over to Tiny and get this party started.
All right, hey, what's up, everybody? Just want to thank everybody for tuning in to the show today. Hope you guys are having a great day. For all of our old school listeners, thanks for always coming back. For all of you new friends to the show,
You're in for a treat.
thanks for giving us a shot. Hope you enjoy the show. Couple items of business. We have a new look web page up. Just go to www.nobodycareshow.com. And we got we got a new look website, so you can go over there, and it still has pretty much all the stuff that the old website has.
Yeah.
You can scroll
But
down
it
to the
looks
bottom. You can download
like
the Angel Wings song.
I think it's easier for me.
You think it's easier to navigate now?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so, definitely.
That's great.
I like it a lot.
Yeah, so thanks a lot, O Square, for putting that together.
You're the man.
Thank you,
I
Wo.
try.
We also have a forum that you can get to from our website.
Yes.
So please go to the forum. All you got to do is go to nobodycareshow.com and then click on the link right at the top that says forum. And,
Easy to do.
Easy to do it. It'll take you there. If you want to go direct, it's nobodycareshow.proboards.com.
What are you looking at me for, Jiggles?
Because you look like you're about to spit out your drink laughing.
Yeah, just that easy to do business.
Yeah, exactly.
If you
So,
go
go
You know
ahead.
what I'm saying? If you have a computer, just people that aren't, it was not that hard still because I kind of filled it out.
Yeah.
But if you're computer literate, yeah, it'll be like a breeze. Just
Yeah.
people like me, it's a couple. It's a little tougher, that's all.
Yeah, there's a lot of cool threads already posted on the forum. So just feel free to add your own. Well, you can't really add your own thread, can you?
Yeah.
They can?
Yeah.
Okay,
So
you can
any
add your
upcoming
own thread,
shows
or you
and
can just
stuff,
comment on
post
threads
your
that are already
shows.
there. It's great.
Yeah, and if you guys have a show coming up, you can go to the
To the forum, post it up there.
post it up there and let everybody see.
That's
You know?
cool.
And so go ahead and go to the forum, introduce yourself, and you can start talking trash.
Oh yeah, and then let's not forget about the Nobody Cares Show hotline.
Yes, and
I'm sorry, the heat line.
heat
the
Yes.
Nobody Cares Show Heat Line. Area code 909-907-HEAT. Again, that's area code 909-907-HEAT.
Call us Texas.
Yep, call us, text us, leave us a message, tell us
Yeah.
how we're doing. Let us hear your voices,
Yeah.
since you guys get to hear ours.
Call us from Texas.
I just had a thought.
What'd you say?
Now,
Oh, Texas.
when people call and leave messages, you receive a text and the text comes out messed up. So when people text you, does it leave like a voice message?
No.
It's Little Joe.
It's Little
Here's what I said.
It comes out regular.
We got to take it to his
It
translator.
only takes text, no pictures. It doesn't take pictures, just text.
Oh, there was something on the forum that I had commented on. Someone had made the comment, how come Joe's not on the forum to
Defend
get his
himself?
back to defend himself?
Yeah.
And originally I had written because gay people don't know how to chat in forums. I retract that statement. What I meant to say is Aborigines don't have computers.
It's true.
Yeah,
It's true.
You can go in and modify your post.
I will do that.
Yeah,
I will
that's
fix
true.
that.
That's valid.
Yeah,
Aborigines do not have computers, and that's why he's not there defending himself.
especially since you are like the racist of the show. You don't want to be the gay hater of the show.
It's true.
That's true.
Yes.
That's true.
That's very true.
So
That's a good point.
go ahead and modify. Easy
Oh
to do.
boy, there it is. There it is.
All right. So actually, I'll just go ahead and read this email. We got an email, and it's from Coco, who has yet to be on the show, sticking up for the D's. She says,
Getting her man's back. I like that.
She says, well, Lil Joe, since I am aware of the D's history, he did not date Miona Pacey, quote unquote. Get your facts straight.
There it is.
Although she got around, quote unquote, your little circle. But then again, Nick didn't turn any anyway.
Oh.
And of course, she wanted Dirty Bob, but he was scared. Who wouldn't be? Dirty Bob should get some angel wings for Merry Chris from Gladstone.
When that heater, what?
No ways. I never knew about that
And
one.
then she signs it late, Coco.
Yeah.
I forgot that she
Bubble
put
blast.
that. Well, everybody knows, so it's no big deal.
I didn't know about that one.
You didn't?
I didn't know about that.
Well, now you know.
So
Hey, you're the last one to know. You're the last one to know everything, aren't you?
Sometimes, yeah.
You said
normally I'm the last one to know.
Oh,
you
that's
gotta feel good about
hilarious.
this. Yeah. You're all, yeah.
That to me is hilarious.
Well, you know it's the funniest thing. I found out from him.
From who?
From
Did I tell you that?
yeah.
So I knew this. I seriously knew this at one point.
Because
You forgot.
he told us about it
Yeah.
at like
At Lil Joe's house or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, he's told him.
I'm horrible, dude.
He tells you.
Hey, you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? I believe that I probably told you guys this, but I don't remember it.
That's awesome.
Oh man.
I wasn't gonna say anything because I know you have those situations every once in a while.
I'm getting old.
It happens.
You know.
It happens.
But it's a good little tidbit of information to now store in there and say, oh.
You think you're
Important.
storing it? You're not.
I'm not storing it. Yeah.
It just fell. In like 5 minutes, it's gonna fall out of your brain.
For real. It's just gonna rattle loose.
Oh, man.
It's okay.
All right, so with that, let's get into the first song. First song of the day is by Sterling Patrick. He does R&B hip hop from Jamaica, West Indies.
Ooh.
Sterling began writing songs at the age of 12. He was a part of 2 male R&B reggae groups in high school for 2 years, but both groups split after disagreements. Since then, Sterling went solo and has begun writing his own songs, and recently released his first EP in August titled Powerhouse. The first single, So Hot, from the EP is a top 20 club hit in Germany. Nice.
Oh wow.
He's been featured on approximately 15 different mixtapes since August, including R&B, hip-hop, souls, and pop. He is currently working with underground and up-and-coming producers in Germany and United States. The first single from his first mixtape, The Future, released Friday. Released Friday, October 30th, is featuring New York rapper Joe Shine and is written by Sterling Patrick and Joe Shine.
Cool.
Awesome.
All right, and so this is the song is entitled Twisted Minds, featuring Joe Shine, produced by ADP and Smoke of Shadowville Productions.
I got them hard-hitting bassline. Maybe it won't twist your mind. Twisted mind, you were back at horny and mystic. I got them hard-hitting bassline. Maybe it won't twist your mind. Twisted mind, you and I get horny and mystic. Let's go, let's go. But do you do? You said you wanted. You said you wanted, girl. You really do. I know you do. Now I'm feeling your sweat, your breath on my neck, and it turns me on. I'm a sucker for that. My mind is twisted because of it. I go on when we sex, can't get enough of it, and I'm like twisted, so twisted, so twisted, so twisted. I'm twisted, I'm twisted, I'm twisted, I'm twisted. You are mine, it's more than fine. I'm feeling fine. You're mine, and the night just got my mind. Twisted. You and I used to do it on the bed alone. Now we're going places and doing in smaller spaces. You're freaky and it got my mind on fire, and I like it. Yeah. There are some things running through my mind, and I cannot find to you. In the meantime, let's try different positions. Get that right here. So twisted, so twisted, so twisted, so twisted. I'm twisted, I'm twisted, I'm twisted. Yeah, I'm twisted. My mind, you are mine. It's more than fine. I'm feeling fine. You're mine, and the night you got my mind. So twisted. T-W-I, F-T-E-D. It's so complicated, so I had to spell it out.
All right, that was Twisted Minds by Sterling Patrick featuring Joe Shine. If you want to check out more of his music, you can go to myspace.com/mesterling, MESTERLING. You can go to reverbnation.com/Sterling Patrick, and you can follow him twitter.com/mesterling. All right, let's do it.
All right, I guess I'll go first since I haven't done it for a while. I liked the song a little bit until that guy sang.
In the meantime,
it just got so ridiculous to me. You know what I mean? Like it just got. First of all, it wasn't like he wasn't saying anything wild. He wasn't saying it in a wild way, you know. And then the hook was like super simple. I mean, yeah, the hook was like super simple. And then he started saying stuff, and I had no clue what he said because I guess that autotune was on. I mean, when you have an autotuner on, is it sometimes hard to understand people if they don't
Sometimes I don't
Or
even
is it
know if
just
that was
him?
an auto tune or that was even a word or effect in an auto tune. It was like I don't know what that was.
Some weird something or another.
Yeah.
I would like to hear his voice.
Yeah.
You know what? I don't think I would because he sounded like he was singing off key anyway.
It was just, I don't know, like. The only thing that I thought was kind of cool is like the intro. I felt like he was like right behind me and shit. I was like, what the like he's right there. You know what I mean?
He,
That
like,
kind of
scared you?
Yeah,
Like,
I was like,
ooh.
what the fuck? But I mean, honestly, because I'm sorry. I liked the beat. I thought the beat was cool. I really enjoyed the beat, and I was like, at least you picked a good beat. You know what I mean? But other than that, it just really started. If you want to keep people interested, say something different. Or say something cooler, or use like better metaphors or something. Because basically, it's like you're having I'm gonna take a downhill and I'm gonna do this. That's not a song. You know what I mean? I mean, I guess in its simplest
Wait,
form.
come on, that sounded kind of
Yeah,
cool.
I just
that
wrote a
a
song.
I thought that was the line.
I just wrote a song.
There you
I
go.
just wrote a song.
There you
So
go.
You're a songwriter.
Hossy boys, give me a beat. I'm just gonna start talking about my day. I had some Cocoa Puffs. They were delicious. That's a song. So I'm sorry.
Got up from the table and Coco washed dishes.
Yeah. Seriously, that's all I got. That's all I got.
Oh, man.
Oh boy.
Let me just first of all say, you have to understand this song we've never heard before. Most of the songs that played here, we never hear them at all. It's our initial reaction.
Well, actually, Deez and I never hear them. You and Tiny sometimes.
No, I never.
I'm the only one that ever hears the
Okay,
song.
so
The-
Tiny's
the-
the only one.
No, do you?
And I've only heard one beforehand.
Yeah, one beforehand.
Right.
He gets pictures. He'll see the pictures and stuff, but that's it. That's in the bios.
So this is based off one-time hearing, first
Initial reaction. And let me just say that some of the songs that we had on the show have been getting better for me, honestly.
Yeah.
Right.
Because I'll listen to them. They're on my iPod on the playlist, so they've been getting way
I know
better.
where you're going, but I'm gonna say this up front. I don't think this one will grow on me ever.
Well, it might. You never know. Because the only reason I said this, I have nothing to say. Because pretty much the only thing I liked was the beat, and didn't like the intro at all.
Why now?
And I thought I didn't like the hook at all.
Yeah.
I thought it was way
Wait.
too simple. And it wouldn't catch. It's not catchy at all.
Yeah, the simple parts suck.
Yeah.
And
I like Diesel song better.
Yeah.
Hey, Cocoa Puffs.
I went to the
It was
bathroom and took a
delicious.
picture of my poop.
Oop. Oop.
That's the
Went
hook.
to- yeah. Oop. Oop. Okay. So I guess that's it.
That's it. Man. I don't
All
get it.
right. Channing.
Yeah, I think definitely that effects was really weird.
Yeah.
But kind of just hearing what your voice sounded like through the effects, I don't know, it didn't sound much better to me. You got to work your songwriting. You got to really elevate. Your lyrics are very basic. Your melody line was just not that interesting. I thought the beat was cool. It sounded like a song more for like a female singer.
Yeah, you know what? I could see that.
Yeah, actually. Maybe
Yeah.
I
It sounded
could
like
see
a
that.
Pussycat Dolls type.
Yeah,
thing.
and you know, honestly, maybe if a female singer were to sing the exact same song that you sang, same lyrics, same melody line, everything, it might have came off a little better.
Yeah, because you're not sexy enough to
you-
do that sexy business.
I'll
and
be honest.
female could.
For me, you would still have to change the lyrics.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
of
yeah,
course,
yeah. No,
definitely.
no, yeah. For me too.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it'll sound maybe a little better.
Okay.
Yeah, I might be more interested.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, and so definitely, I mean, it sounds like you got a lot of stuff going for you. You know, you're getting a lot of shine in Germany or wherever, and you're working with some up and coming producers and stuff. You know, just keep working, but just keep experimenting and keep trying to improve your songwriting and your music composition areas, and then work on your voice, like do some vocal like practices and like training or something, and that's it.
All right, Jekos.
Yeah, you know, he mentioned that his song was in the top 20 on the station of Germany. What he failed to mention is they only played 20 songs on that station. So that's the downer.
Crickets.
No, dude, I'm just gonna be honest with you. Like the mix number one was horrible. Like it was really bad.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
And for a guy who has songs on the radio, who's been on mixtapes, I was at least expecting maybe the mix to be a little bit more professional. I'm I don't mean to be rude, but I don't know who told you could sing, because your singing was not very good at all. Like, it was actually really bad, dude, and that's just being real with you. I'd probably like to maybe hear some of your hip-hop stuff and see what that's like. I think it would be interesting. One thing that was really weird for me during the whole song is nothing rhymed. There wasn't a single line that tied into the other one. It's almost like you were just talking.
Yeah.
Like, it made no... It didn't follow a normal, I guess, song format, which is fine. I guess you can pull that off, but for me, it was just really weird, and it was kind of bugging me that nothing rhymed. It was just, you were just saying one line after another line. I really didn't enjoy the hook. The hook kind of annoyed me a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
But, you know, what do I know? You're in the top 20 in Germany. You're on a bunch of mixtapes. You're doing stuff. So
You're
I
on
mean,
the 20 in Germany?
yeah, you're on the 20 in
You're on
Germany.
20.
So, you know, I mean, something's working for you. It's just not working
But we
for
all,
me.
Yeah.
we can all get better though.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I think you can definitely get better. I would like to see what you could do, like Tiny said, improve your writing. Because lyrically, even though nothing rhymed, even the lyrics by themselves, even though nothing rhymed, still weren't that clever or that great. Like, it was,
Yeah.
you know, it just seemed weird to me, like very awkward.
Yeah.
I could see how it could be, like, it was one of the almost avant-garde. Maybe that's why it's big in Germany, because
Avant-garde hip-hop.
they're good into that. They're into that avant-garde type
They love
of.
the Hoff.
They love the Hoff. You know,
They love the Hoff.
there it is.
Is he
That's-
avant-garde?
That says
I'm
it
gonna say
all.
yes.
That says it all. All right.
What
That's.
you want to vote?
I'm sorry. I'm never listening to this song again on purpose.
I'm trying to never listen to and then let it play, because I think if I heard that beat, I think there's a chance.
You know what?
That I
I have to admit,
Hey,
he made me laugh
I'll
when he
give
said
my
that
vote.
line about the positions.
I'll give my vote.
That was great.
Let's just say he's not radio ready
Okay.
instead of never listen to. That ain't good. Not
No,
radio.
I'm not listening to it anymore.
I tried, my friend.
Yeah, no, I
It's
like
nice
that
of
wording.
you.
yeah, yeah.
I like
Yeah,
that
that's
wording.
very nice of you. Yeah.
Yeah,
I like that wording.
Yeah, I thought of it the other day
But-
because I've been listening. I'm telling you, I've been listening to the old shows, and they've been even the ones we trashed.
Well,
they I
I'm
think
probably
they're
gonna
better.
hear this song again because we sometimes put on
Yeah, we're gonna-
playlists of past songs, and a song will pop on.
Yeah.
And sometimes songs that I've ripped, they bring me enjoyment because I find them hilarious. You know what I mean? And I will laugh at them. But I'm saying I'm purposely.
And I will laugh at them.
And I would laugh at them.
Yeah. But honestly, like, I'm not gonna listen to the song again on purpose. If you guys play it, I'm not gonna turn it off. I'm probably gonna listen to it, but I'm not gonna listen
And
to it again
laugh
on
at
purpose.
and laugh at
And
it.
laugh at it.
And laugh at it.
So you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna say radios, because I think if I heard that beat, I'd give it a chance. Fuck it. And you said
Not radio ready.
So never listen to. Sounds
Yes,
good.
sir.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Yeah. Don't want to be.
Shannon?
Don't want to be the bad
I
guy.
will never listen to this song again on purpose
Because it's not radio ready.
because it's not radio ready.
All right, well, there you have it, Sterling Patrick. Love in foreign land, but not so much love here on the show. Apologize, but we hope that some of our words of counsel can help you and you can improve and further your career.
Well, what he can say is he could say, fuck those guys in foreign land, because we're foreign land to them.
Right, exactly.
So he
That's
could be
right.
like, fuck foreign land.
Yeah,
That's right.
I never thought of it that way.
you said it. You said it. And back from foreign Oregon is our main man, JJ Diesel, with his jibber jabber.
No promises. Try. Wow. I missed that. Thank you, Johnny.
Could you even hear the theme song in the past shows that we did without you?
Yeah, vaguely. I actually was okay with you talking over it then because it was Little Joe.
Yeah.
So first thing I want to say is thank
What-
you, Ice Age, for the jibba jabba.
I told you that one. I told you you love that one.
Said thank you. Keep getting that nut. Okay, I got before I get into my trip.
Man.
I have a couple things. Well, I have one thing. I'm going to So that Dirty Bob went out on a limb last show, so I'm going to join him out on that limb, so he's not the only one.
All right.
But before I do that, I want to give you guys... Well, I don't have one for Jekyll's because I couldn't get enough 49ers ones.
It's all right.
Oh, I got my Dolphin one. I got a Charger one.
Nice.
I stole it from the bar that pissed me off.
Nice.
I got you a Raider one.
Nice. Or I like the other side. I like the other side.
Or look, I can show it to you.
Oh,
Like you can have it like hanging
Do you
out
really
there.
want to give it to him and not me? Oh no, just photocopy it.
It's
Oh,
a
you
different-
can't.
it's a
Oh,
you photocopy your
oh,
own.
see, it's got the Dolphins on one side and not
Yeah,
you're the Dolphins.
that's
so,
why.
Yeah.
Dude,
Okay, that's
That-
all right.
That's why. No, I didn't.
But you know what?
You can have the
It lets me
Cowboys?
know that I'm still with you.
You can have the Cowboys, didn't you?
Nah, I'm cool.
I didn't forget about you.
Chargers.
Yeah. Nah.
So
I tried.
yeah, because I just ripped it off. Then I stole an ashtray from them
Side.
because they were. But then they ended up making it square because when I sang karaoke at, they ended up making it square because it took me like an hour and a half to sing, and I was like, what the fuck? So what happened was there was two J's, so he got it mixed up and thought that I was gonna keep singing, and I was like, I went to him, I was like, dude, do you hate me or what? Like, I don't know what. He's like, no, you're next, because Eric went and talked to him, like, hey, dude, like, I've already sang twice, my boy hasn't sang once. So he's like, no, you're next, and with a matter of like half hour, I had like 3 songs. So, but I'd already stolen these, so I can't put them back up. So that's how that goes. Okay, now I'm gonna tell you my shit story. Here's how it came about. It was actually like I think like what Dirty Bob said. I think I just fucking forgot about this shit. Just put that shit to the back of my mind and said fuck it. So here's how it came about. Basically, real quick, me and Coco were talking, and her younger brother. Well, he was a lot younger at the time. Now he's like in his 20s, but he was in elementary school, and basically he's probably like 5th grade or something like that. Well, me and Coco were talking. Call him D Smooth. That's what he goes by on the little video game thing. So call him D Smooth. D Smooth comes in, and he's like, oh, like he's talking to his sister. He's talking to Coco. I go outside, have a square, come back, and they're still talking. And he's kind of like really has something on his mind, And so she had told Coco, or I'm sorry, D Smooth told Coco what happened to him, and for him it was embarrassing at school. So I said, tell you what, buddy. I go, you tell me something embarrassing. Or you tell me something. You tell me what happened to you, and I'll tell you something embarrassing about myself, so that we kind of make it square, so you don't feel like you're putting yourself out there. He's like, all right. So I was like, all right, you know what? I'll go first. I'll tell you something embarrassing. So I start to think, and I'm like, I really don't get embarrassed like that easy. I'm like trying to think, what would be something that would be embarrassing?
Yeah.
So I'm seriously thinking, and I'm thinking. And Coco was like, how about the time you shit your pants with your underwear away? And I was like, what? And she was like, and fucking D Smooth was like, what happened? I was like, oh, motherfucker. I was like, how are you going to throw me out there? She's like, I didn't. I was like, what the fuck? And I was like, oh. So then I had to own it. I was like, you know what?
That's awesome.
This is like 14 years ago. It was when I first started.
We know how old you were then.
Yeah, I was 19. Hey, Dirty Bob was in his 30s. I don't give a fuck. I could be 19. So, sorry, I wasn't trying to hate on Dirty Bob, but
No,
just
no.
saying age-wise. I'm just saying
yeah.
it's acceptable. So what happened was, just like him, I had like gas, like in a real way. So I was, I was in the stand. I was taking orders, and I was like, ooh, like I gotta go. I gotta take a fart. I gotta fart real bad. So just like him, I said, here you come, and I was like, oh shit. So then I just asked for a break real fast. I said, hey, I gotta go to the bathroom real fast. You mind if I go? Yeah, so I went to the bathroom, and I fucking took off my underwear, threw them shits in the trash, and I got all cleaned up and went back in like for the next few hours and just with no underwear, and
Free balling.
yeah. So whoever went in there felt like a shitty pair of underwear in the trash. I should have put it in the toilet. Then we could have had a no work sign.
It's
But
no work.
No work.
So that's my shit story for Dirty Bob, and then I actually almost got hit on. I was going to Costco for stuff for my trip, and I hate those people that try to go all the way up, and when you're in the turning lane, and people that try to skip and go all the way up and not wait in line. You know what I mean? So basically, he tried to do that. What the fuck's going on?
Nothing.
What is going on?
My pen ran out of fucking ink.
Shut up, motherfucker. So anyway,
I'm not trying to interrupt you.
shut up. I hate you right now. I'm
Sorry.
sorry, you're not Lil Joe. I don't hate you. So then anyway, he almost he expected or assumed I was gonna let him in, but I was like, I'm not letting him in. So I just kept going forward, and he just quit looking and then started going forward. And I leaned my head out the window. I was like, what the fuck? And he stopped. He was like, I thought you were gonna let me in. I go, well, I didn't, motherfucker. Like, why are you trying to hit me? And he was like, I go, so you're trying to hit me? And he's like, no, I wasn't trying to hit you. And I go, well, you almost did. He's like, well, you didn't let me in. I go, it's not my fault. You fucking took the wrong lane. See you later, motherfucker. So then he got all mad, and I thought he was gonna. I really thought he was trying to hit me, but he wasn't. And I just got all like, just. I wanted to punch. What did I want to punch? No, not him. I'm not.
His jejunum?
Yeah.
I don't know what that is. Is that his pussy?
No, the jejunum. You haven't seen what's the name of that show? The one with Will Ferrell where he plays basketball.
Oh, semi-pro.
Semi-pro.
I've seen it like once, 1.5 times.
You punch him in the jejunum and that makes you throw up.
Oh, the throwing up thing. Yeah, that would have been funny. No, it really would have been. So anyway, my trip was good. I actually, Dirty Bob told me because I was flying in Southwest, and he told me, he was like, dude, he's like on our flight with me and my dad, I think, when they went to Texas or something like that. He was like, there was no like toilet paper on the flight, so be careful. Like, if you gotta,
fuck?
you know, that's what he told me. I'm not kidding you. So I'm waiting. I'm just in the terminal, and this lady is walking out. It's Southwest still, and she's all, they don't care about toiletries no more. I swear to God, I heard her say that. And I was like, what the really? So I go in there because I've always wanted to pee. I've never peed in an airplane.
You never have?
Yeah, not inside.
I've done that.
Yeah, I thought it was cool. So I went in there, and there was no toilet paper.
Oh,
He wasn't kidding. I was like,
You know what? I've never been on a plane without toilet paper. That's weird.
so whatever you do,
check.
take your own roll if you're going to fly, just in case you got to put on your carry-on. That's, I think, a good tip. So
That's very wise advice.
Or you can shit in your underwear and throw it on the.
yes, toilet. Yeah, but there's nowhere to throw it.
No.
There's nowhere to.
You just flush it down
You
the
just
toilet
flush
and it
it
just
too.
drops out of the sky.
I'm gonna shit my pants just to do that now. It's gonna get stuck on a bird and shit. Oh, that would be awful. So anyway, I was sitting, and here's what was cool. On the way there, on the way back, I actually got, it was the plane I was on stopped, but I didn't change planes, so it was like a little 20-minute, 15-minute, whatever. And what's cool is after everybody gets off, the couple people that are left that are still, you know, connecting whatever to the next city, get to go up front and get to sit wherever you want.
Yeah.
So we got to go up front.
Nice.
Yeah. So I sat. Well, I called her like the prom queen of the, because she was like probably the prettiest girl there.
Okay.
So I was sitting next to her, and then, I didn't mean to at first, and I was like, what can I do? Like, I had to fart so bad, but I was like, man, she probably doesn't want me to fart next to her because it's small and like a small area, you know. And I don't know how it got out. I'm not kidding.
It just like leaked out. I hate
It
when
leaked
that
out
happens.
because all of a sudden I was like, what the oh shit. I was like, oh man, it smells so bad. So I just kept talking and just was like, like
Like, it was no big
yeah,
deal.
you have to act like it's, because if you act guilty, then you're guilty. Because I'm like, you know what, she could think it's someone in the front or behind her.
Right.
So I just started letting farts go by her, and I know but she was real nice about it. I know she smelt them because I was like a foot away from her, and I smelt them.
You should have. What the fuck?
Hey, I should have been like, what the fuck, prom queen? You better calm that shit down. Little sick ass. I wonder why your husband ain't next to you, because her husband wasn't next to her. I should have said that. So, anyway, right into Oregon. That shit is pretty dang good. But you know what's a trip? They don't lock nothing up. I'm sure you guys go to Washington, no, they probably have the same, right? Like, they don't lock up.
When I was in Idaho, it was that way. In fact, there's a funny story. One time we went to the park. I had just, gone up to Idaho to go visit my grandparents and my cousins up there for the summer. And, I don't live in Idaho, so I'm used to locking everything in, So we get to the place, we get to the park, and we're getting out of the truck, and I look like, oh, he didn't lock his door. Click. Lock
Locked
my
his
door.
keys?
Click.
They're all inside.
I didn't know he left the keys in the ignition. Who the heck leaves the doors unlocked with the keys in the ignition?
People from Idaho.
Exactly. He's looking at me like I'm stupid. I'm looking at him like he's stupid. But of course I'm the idiot because I'm in Idaho and it's different.
Right.
But I'm just
I'm
like,
just gonna
dude,
say
I'm
you guys
sorry.
were both stupid.
Yeah, we were both stupid. Exactly.
Yeah, dude, that shit, seriously, like,
Yeah.
it trips me out just to see him walk out the door. We're going to go take off somewhere. He doesn't lock the door.
I seriously was thinking about it. Like I could invite friends up here and they'd be rich in like a couple days.
Yeah.
They'd have a few cars, some stuff from some nice houses, and
Yeah, but who of your friends is actually gonna do that?
nobody.
True.
Exactly.
That's true. And then what's cool is I was telling you guys it actually looks like fall. That's what's cool. I'm not used to being somewhere that looks,
That's tight.
there was like a row of like bright ass like yellow trees, and they're like even the leaves fall all cool, like all floating down. I was like, this place is magical, but we just never see stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But what's funny is there's
Do people have those controlled burn piles in their lawns where they're burning the leaves and stuff?
no,
Oh.
they're not homeless.
No. No, you don't see that. And the real nice houses, they rake the leaves together and have little compost heaps where they burn.
Oh, I didn't see that. I don't know if they did that. And then what else is funny is there's grass growing on people's roofs because
Yeah.
yeah, and
It rained so much.
yeah, and this is tight. Eric's house, because I went in, I was like, this is a weird ass setup. Just the house is set up weird, and I'm like, why the fuck is there so many doors to this place? It used to be a brothel.
That's tight.
Seriously, dude, I was like, what the fuck, dude? There's like red shag carpet in one of the rooms, and then there's like red like velvety wallpaper.
Nice.
There's like rooms, like there's a way just about to get out of every room, and there's rooms that like have a doorway, but on the outside is a doorway, but the inside has been boarded up, like you can't tell it's been covered up.
Yeah.
But there's like within a matter of like 15 feet, there's 3 doorways.
You know what?
It's
It's
a
a
trip.
good thing that house is in Oregon and people can leave their doors unlocked. Because if that was down here, you'd be getting robbed and wouldn't even know it.
Well, no, all those they only like the doors that they use. All the doors they aren't used. You know what I mean? Like all the
Right.
doors are locked because those aren't used.
No, but the way you say you can just go from like room to room and then you can like enter from any place, like
yeah, if the door's
I-
locked, if the door's unlocked, but all the
Right.
doors are locked. There's only 2
Oh,
ways to
okay.
get in, really,
I see what you're saying.
because all the doors that aren't being used have just been locked.
Oh, okay.
And a couple of them are just like, you know what I mean, closed up for good. But and then
Gotcha.
we went to their bars are even cooler than our bars. They have a Good Times bar. It has like pool tables on the outside and like bars on the outside, so you can go outside and there's a couple pool tables out there. And I've never had that, but I mean I thought
crazy.
I thought it was pretty cool. And then I told you guys I tried to win.
No, I mean that's crazy. It's freezing cold out there.
No, there's heaters out there,
Oh, okay.
and besides they're used to cold weather.
Yeah, they're used. If you get used to it, it's not.
That's not a big deal. And like I told you, we went to all the not all the bars, but dude, we karaoke 3 different places, and that was pretty cool. And what's weird there is it's a normal thing. Like if it's a far distance, that like they'll say one of Eric's friends always says this, like, oh, make sure you don't forget your roadies, like road beers. Like it's weird, like it's like a normal thing. I'm not kidding you. I was actually like taking a sip and I turn around just to look at somebody and they were like, no big deal. Like nobody cares down there.
Huh.
I'm sure the police still care, but it's weird. It's like everybody down there is, and I know the cops know this because if you're leaving from a bar going to another bar, like around here, cops like to hang around bars sometimes and try to get people.
Right.
douchebag.
No, not around there. I don't know why. And then what's weird is it's common for people to spend the night at people's house, like couples, because people live so far. If you live 50, 60 miles away, you don't want to drive at 2 a.m, 60 miles away. So
Right.
so people like they'll get up and then they make breakfast for you and everything. Like it's weird. I'm not used to that. But here we drive 5-6 miles. See you later. They got to drive off, and then usually you never end up at the same place you started. So by the time you're like anywhere from sometimes for half an hour, 45 minutes to an hour out of where you live. So, people just stay, and they have extra blankets and they make you coffee in the morning.
Nice.
Yeah, I met a bunch of really cool people, so that's kind of wild. But
Did you tell him about the show?
yeah, I did. I showed him.
So no,
I'm on no.
I'm on vacation.
Yeah, I said I'm on vacation.
I wasn't talking about
I'm on
work.
vacation. Yeah. And what's weird is like I had to like pee so bad because we were going from one place to another, and I was like, "Yeah, I gotta pee super bad. I don't know that I can hold it." He's like, "All right," just pulls over. Like we're on the freeway, and just pulls over and goes, "Go ahead and go pee." And I was like, "Really? Okay." Just like nothing. It's weird, huh? But
Wow.
yeah, and there's Christmas trees everywhere, like just growing. Like I wanted to decorate them.
What strange land is this?
You gotta. He has two.
Foreign land.
He has foreign land almost. He has two friends. One is his boy Kenny. Like he's cool as hell. Like he'll give you like the shirt off his back, and he'll like But Kenny's friend, we actually, it was the first time that Eric actually partied with him. And what was funny is his name's Hub, or people call him Hub. But this guy's so weird because he's like this like regular white dude from Oregon, but he's funny because the stuff he says it's not always funny, but the way he goes about it makes it funny. Like we're talking about something, and he'll say something, and if he thinks he didn't hear it, he'll be like, "Did you hear that? Did you hear what I just said? Did you hear what I just said?" And I'm like, "No, I didn't hear that." He'll say it again. Huh? What do you think about it? I was like, that was good. That was good. So then we were talking about, because I'll tell you guys about this in a minute, but basically Kenny got hooked up because he has Oregon Ducks tickets, like the season tickets,
Right.
And he has a landscaping business, and they have an account, or who he works for, whatever, has an account and has the Oregon Ducks, whatever, account. So his boy, the guy that works for him that does the lawns, painted right by our tailgating a big, huge, like 30-foot by 30-foot O, and it's pretty. I was gonna put a little 2 over it. I'm just kidding, but it's pretty tight.
Hopefully the number.
Yeah, no, I wasn't gonna drop a 2. So anyway, we were talking because Kenny he got someone or his boy texted to him, said, "Look what I did for you, cool. I wanted to surprise you for the big game." He was like, "Oh, cool." So he was showing us all. So then they got into talking about, "Oh yeah, like we should sign it or something, whatever." Like just go or something. They were saying something. So then that guy Hub was like, "Oh, how about he's all, why don't you sign it as my name is James, Rick James, bitch?" And I was like, "Oh my gosh." He was like, "Do you know where that's from?" And I go, "Yeah, I do. I do." I go, "It's Dave Chappelle." Yeah, that's where it's from. That was good, huh? And I was like, that was good. And, like, what do you say? You know what I mean? So then Eric and Kenny they didn't hear him. And he goes, so he's looking at me across the table and patting Eric. "Eric, did you just hear that right now?" And I was like, "I don't think he heard you." And he was like, "Eric, did you hear?" So him and Kenny were talking. He's like, "Oh, we'll tell him later." He's all, "Don't forget, make sure you tell him later. Tell him what I said." And I go, I'll definitely do that. He's a trip, dude. He is a trip. He's fucking hilarious. Awesome. "Oh, did you hear that? It was good, huh?" It was really good, yeah. So
tell him later,
dude. That's how he said, like, "Do you know where that's from?" "Yes, that is." Oh, he's funny. So anyway, like I said, went on Halloween, went to the game, and we were playing football, like just tossing it around. But the thing is we were trying to overthrow it and try to like hit people. I don't know why we started doing that, or just like if there was a girl walking by or just standing there, and like Eric or someone else, whoever was on that side, I would like underthrow it so it skipped past them and it went by the girl. So then we would try to, like, I don't know why we did all that stuff, but we almost like hit people. So then there was this Asian guy, and I'm glad Eric caught it, because I was just like, I go, "Watch," I go, "I'm gonna throw it right at his head," and I threw it right at the guy's head. And this guy had no clue. He was like 5 feet away, and Herc runs in front of it and catches it. I was like, "Oh, good catch!"
He's almost throw it right at his head. "I hate you, kid."
It was like a kid, dude. It was. He had no balls. Seriously, a couple times balls got by and were whizzing by him. He had no clue. He wasn't looking around. He was just waiting for his friend and looking one direction. He had no clue. Like balls were like right behind him, going by like 30 miles an hour. It was pretty funny.
That's funny.
So, and then, like I said, got our tailgate on. Kenny, dude, he does it right. He has like one of the best spots. We're on the grass. We actually get to be on grass area, like that where the O got painted. He has like 3 like Oregon tents, a bunch of Oregon chairs, a grill. He gets like he has a bunch of packs of tri-tip, cooks it up, gives it to everybody. Like he sets up a flag post and puts like. He fucking gets down.
Nice.
I was like, dude.
Did you see the tri-tip? That's good, huh?
Did you have tri-tip?
Did you have it?
I seasoned it. Was it good?
Was it good?
Yeah, it was good.
You see that flagpole? I made it. Did you see it?
You see where that's from?
Did you see where that's from?
You see where that's from?
Hey, go tell Eric about that flagpole right now.
Did you see what I put at the bottom?
Tell him I told you.
It's a tire with concrete in it. Did you see that?
It's you have to meet. If you have to meet anybody, this is a guy you seriously. I'm not kidding you.
We gotta
have
put
to-
him on the show.
I know.
Dude,
I
we
want
gotta
this
get him
guy
on
to
the
come
show.
in.
You cannot have a bad day when he's around. I'm not joking.
Oh man, I can share him on him and Joe together on the show would be great.
Did you hear what I just said? Oh no! I don't know what you said. Hey, what did he just say? Can you tell me what he said? But I said this. So anyway, we went to a party afterwards, a Halloween party, and since I split up my costume because I brought my my hat with the little redneck hat with hair or whatever,
Yeah.
and then my basically like my little Joe teeth, they're like all big and messed up. So I gave Eric the hat and I took the teeth. So I didn't really wear it for that long. I'm like, now it just looks like I have fucked up teeth. Like I don't have any part of the costume with it.
So you were Joe for Halloween.
Yeah. I just drank beer so that the teeth didn't taste like gross rubber. So there was like beer in it, so it actually wasn't too bad. But the party was cool. But check this out. This is fucking trippy. I go in there because it's this girl that Kenny's dating. That's whose house it is. Well, they have already started drinking because they weren't at the game like we were. So we started drinking over there at the game, and they started drinking at the Halloween party. Well, we get there, and there's like beers and stuff, and his girl or whatever, she's like, "Hey, come over here and you want what do you want to drink?" I was like, "Oh, I don't know." So she kind of walked me by where the drinks were. Well, there was like a punch bowl with like kind of like a goblet in the middle, and then there was ice and with beers in there or something like that. And in the middle, I was like, "What the fuck is that?" And then there was something in the middle of like in the goblet, but that was separated from the beers, and then there was a little baggie by it, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?" I'm not kidding you, dude. She was like, "Oh," she goes, "It's a deer heart." And I go, "What?" I go, "Are you joking?" She goes, "No, I guess her, I don't know what relationship, what it was to, let's just say her cousin, like he just caught a deer, or not caught, how dumb is that, shot a deer." And they showed me like it was in the freeze, like a big freezer, like he pulled it out, like, and its tongue is all out, all dead, and he showed me the skin of it, basically. It was a trip. So they put his eyes in a baggie and set it in the water, and then the heart was seriously sitting in the middle of the cup of the beer. And I was like, tell me, you're kidding, right? I'm like, that fucking shit looks real. She's like, no, it's really real. And I picked up the baggie, I was looking at the eyeballs, and I was like, what the fuck? Like, and then I was like, you guys take Halloween serious and shit. And in the bathroom, shit, maybe it wasn't even fake blood now. In the bathroom, like, they put blood all over the bathroom, like, in the tub, like, handprints, like, it was kind of creepy to go in there. I was like, is that real blood? And they're like, no, it's fake blood. I was like, okay, like the fake heart and fake eyes.
Yeah, it's fake deer blood.
Yeah, it's fake deer blood. So anyway, that was pretty cool. And real quick, couple things. At the party, one of the girls, she was getting kind of drunk there, so this is pretty funny. She was like trying to mess around with the kids and like chase them. So there's like a downstairs like basement, whatever. So they're in there, and I get a bird's eye view. She's running up and eats shit, and just onto like the floor, like the ground level floor. And I was like, oh, I think she knows I was looking. So I was like, what do you say? You know, I was like, hey, you okay there? Like, I don't even know her name. I forgot her name. Like, hey, are you okay? And then she didn't say anything. I was like, oh, she's embarrassed. That's cool. It was it was pretty good. And then the way home, the bus ride home, Eric wasn't able to take me, so I had to take a bus because he just started a new job and he couldn't get off early. So got on the bus. No big deal. That was cool. But then I had to catch like some like green line or blue line, whatever, like little trolley system to the airport. Well, the red line is what takes you right to the airport because that stops right at the airport. Well, getting to the red line was the issue. So it was like, okay, we needed to catch the green or yellow line. We didn't know how to do that. So finally the lady was just like, you know what the easiest way to do is? And I was like, what? She was like, walk 3 blocks up this way, and then you'll hit Everett. Go make a left and 3 more blocks, and it'll be the corner of Everett and 2nd. I was like, okay. And I was like thinking, like, bitch, I got luggage. Like, seriously, dude, I probably like 70 pounds worth of stuff.
Oh man!
Because I have my back, I have my 2 carry-ons and my 49-pound bag, and I know that because they weigh it when you go to. Yeah, I had to take shit out the first time on the way there. I had to take stuff out and put it in like a little. I carried it, and then I guess they're used to this. I went to a shop and they gave me a bag to put my stuff in. So So once we did that, that fucking sucked. But I did that. That was pretty cool. Oh, and real quick, on the bus ride, I don't know if you guys have seen this on the Travel Channel. It's like a bikini coffee company where they sit. That's how I knew about it. Well, Eric told me, he's like, "Oh yeah, it's in Salem here." We never went, but because it was like 70 miles away. But I got to pass by it. I was like, "Oh, that was on the Travel Channel," so that was kind of cool.
Yeah.
But then went to the airport, got on there. Dude, the airport's nice. The Portland airport, they're like this was kind of weird. They have water fountains on, but they're like always on, and it's like 4 spigots, like gold spigots, and they're always on. So you just go down and get your water on.
Oh,
Well, that's dope.
Yeah, it's kind of rich, huh? So yeah, that's that, and that's how my trip was. And thank you for listening.
Thank you, Diesel, for your jibber jab.
Sorry, I'm not Lil Joe.
I'm not.
I'm not. I'm pretty glad you're not Joe.
Yeah, me too. I'd be a
I'm
retard.
gonna go hug your mom now.
What?
I'm gonna go hug your mom.
What's this for? For not making Joe.
He's gonna go home and pack your poster some more.
Wolfpack, that is.
Wolf pack the poster. Sorry. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? That was funny.
I did.
That was good.
Did you hear what I said?
You know what I said?
Tell them what I just said right now.
Wolfpack. You know where that's from?
See where I got that from?
Hey, we got it.
That was good, huh?
We have to get that guy on the
Hey,
show.
how do you say? That was. You tell a joke. That was good, huh? Oh, that is such heat.
All right, Tyler. Let's get into the next song.
All right, song number 2 is by Mike Check, who does rap / hip hop music out of
I get it.
Walcott,
Did
Connecticut.
you hear his name? That was pretty good. You know where we got that from?
Michael James Holian, better known as Mike Check. This talent was born on the 11th of July, 1989 in Waterbury,
It's
Connecticut.
Shorty's birthday, July 11th.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
That's cool.
But was raised in Walcott, Connecticut.
Better not suck.
He's a
Yeah.
fresh, young, talented rapper who was hugely influenced by the artwork of hip-hop. To be even more precise, rappers such as Joe Budden, Royce the 5'9",
Ooh, good
and
choices.
Eminem played a major role in determining what he was meant to do.
Very good choices.
Not only does this become a hobby, but also something that was done with great passion. He writes and records his music in his home studio that he put together gradually. So far, he released 2 mixtapes, which are Mic to Mic Resuscitations, Volume 1 and 2. Along with that, yeah, did you get that?
Yeah, did you get that?
Mic to Mic
Did you hear that?
It was pretty good, huh?
Did you hear?
You know where we got that from, Mike?
He also worked with
Picture you tell him.
DZK, underground rapper from VA, and Twan. He attended Connecticut School of Broadcasting in 2008, where he learnt how to use Pro Tools.
Learnt for reals?
Yeah, that's
Dang,
what-
I still haven't learned how to use Pro Tools.
yeah, he said learnt how to
Nice.
use Pro Tools and other things that would better his creative mixing abilities. He was on Prolific in the Cypher Underground Countdown, 95.7 Kiss FM, twice in the year of 2008 with his 2 major songs, She Looked Good and Club Hoppin'. Alright, so this song is called I'm Drunk, and this is Mike Check.
Hey yo, man, this my shit right here. It's called I'm Drunk. I'm always fucking drunk. Catch me in the club, twisted as shit. Might not talk to you. It's all good. You ready? Let's do this. I got you, Mike.
Yo, I'm drunk, I'm smashed. Wanna get up in the club and rap. I'm twisted, I'm trash. Wanna get up in the party and laugh. The quicker, the liquor, the sicker my liver. There won't be nothing after that. So after that's the aftermath. Go drunk raps, makes tongues clash. We young ass, I'm spunk fast. Smoke tracks, lungs collapse. Whether had a relapse, relax. I'm the doctor, original microphone blocker. Left ringtone raps in his locker. Okay, popper, need to operate, not cooperate. Just stop the hate, don't don't underrate. Estimate by rounding, I'm sounding outstanding by counting. Check 1, 2, mic check in this. When I do finish, I'm a menace. Back and forth like tennis. It's how I keep your head spinning. You're dead grinning. Who said winning? All I see is losing. A mix of cranberry and the goose in helps the girls loosen. I'm drunk, I'm smashed. Wanna get up in the club and rap. I'm twisted, I'm trash. Wanna get up in the party and laugh. The quicker, the liquor, the sicker my liver. There won't be nothing after that. So after that's the aftermath. Go swerving into curbs, cursing, slurring on my worst, worsen, hurting verses. I'm a reckless learner. Wanted for murder after hitting students like I practice being under the influence. I'm influent, fundamentally speaking. I guzzle these tracks down, fuck leaking, streaking. Nope, not me. You hear wrong. Listen, when I premiere a song, I stay consistent all year long. Don't get it twisted like you lost a game of beer pong. Don't do it, pressure, make a kid feel lesser. Wake up with a fat girl head in a dresser. The professor, poems coming from the dome into your homes. These tones put your brain in a dead zone with no cellar headphones. I'm smashed, wanna get up in the club and rap. I'm twisted, I'm trash, wanna get up in the party.
Alright, that was I'm Drunk by Mike Check. If you want to check out more of his music, you can go to myspace.com/Mike Checks. That's MICCHECKS. If you want to email him, get in contact with him for anything, you can email him at MikeCheck89@yahoo.com. MICCHECK89 at yahoo.com. Alright, let's do it!
Okay, Mike Check. Listening to the song, yeah, I can hear you sound like somebody. You sound like B Rad from Malibu's Most Wanted.
Oh man,
I'm dead serious. I'm listening to him spit, and he's almost flowing exactly like the way Jamie Kennedy was flowing in that movie. Like he sounded dead on like him, and it was hilarious. Yeah, dude. I don't know what to tell you, man. Like your recording, excellent.
Yeah.
Mix, great. Track, off the hook. Rapping, ooh,
not so hot. Huh?
not so hot. You were like way off beat at times. Like you weren't even following the beat at all. And it's funny that you chose artists like Royce the 5'9", Eminem, Joe Budden. These are people who will ride the beat excellently. Like their whole style is based around cadence and wordplay and how they format it to the beat and make it fit. You know, there was really no trickery involved with your delivery at all. There was really no flow. It was almost like I said. It's not. Y'all got guns, make me want to run. You know, it sounded like B-Rad from Malibu's Most Wanted. I don't know how else to describe it. The hook was catchy, which is good, and you don't have a horrible tone to your voice. It's just you're not rhyming on beat. That's all it is. Other than that, like the rest of the song was very well put together and well done, but you just can't rap.
Well, I agree with a lot of that stuff. Yeah, honestly, the hook was just wait. I was like, it didn't. I mean, like you said, their voices are good and everything else sounded really good. Mm-hmm. But honestly, I thought like the first verse was delivered a lot better than the second verse. But the second verse sounded like, that shit when he started trying to slow it down or say just only a couple, like say like a few less words, and like it sounded like he tried to play with a cadence and it sounded weird. It sounded awful. He just didn't deliver very well. But I think you dislike him a lot more than I do because I didn't think he was that bad.
It wasn't even a matter of dislike. It's just he sounds like he raps like B-Rad.
So you're saying that's a compliment?
It's not a compliment, but that's who he sounds like, you know, and that's.
Do you like
what
B-Rad?
His flow. I think he's hilarious. I think he's hilarious.
I thought he was
for a serious rapper. Do you like?
No, for
there
a
you
serious
go.
rapper, no.
So that's what I'm saying. I liked him more than you did.
Yeah, okay.
That's a fair statement, I think.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I obviously don't think this guy's like the best guy I've ever heard, but I thought maybe because the second verse was so bad, the first one sounded pretty good. I don't know, but the first one didn't sound too bad. I know what you're saying, and you know, I definitely hear that, but I think a lot of it also because he has a really good voice. I think he has a pretty good voice.
Well, he's got one thing to look forward to. He's still better than J-Mac.
Yeah, I think he might be.
Yeah.
Just that voice is better than J-Mac.
Pretty much everybody's better than J-Mac.
Yeah, we're better than J Mac.
Yes, we are.
Not J
Serious.
Mac.
Touche. Touche.
Did you hear that? That was funny.
Yeah.
It was-
Did you hear
You
me?
get that? Did you get that?
Did you hear me? Yeah, but yeah, I just wish, like you said, everything else was done so well. I just wish that we would have had really, really great rappers. That would have been awesome. Would have been a great song. So anyway,
Yeah, mine's pretty simple on this one too. I thought the beat was simple, but I still dug it. So
Yeah.
that's pretty good. I didn't like his voice, but I learned to enjoy it.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah, it didn't bother me. Like I didn't like it at first, but then
but it grew on.
it just grew on me a little bit. So I'm like, yeah, well, it's not that bad. Yeah, the hook wasn't that good. So
Yeah,
yeah, and pretty much what you said about the second verse, tried the cadence and stuff. Yeah, that
he fell off bad.
fell off bad. But I still, honestly, I still enjoyed it because not a lot of. Maybe he was drunk while he was singing "I'm Drunk," huh? Eh?
Maybe.
Maybe he was
Maybe.
just actually drunk,
Yeah,
and he just decided to hop on a mic and say something.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's it. That's all I got.
All right, Channing.
Yeah, I pretty much agree with all you guys. The recording was very well done. The beat was cool. The mix was great, all that. I agree with the D's that he also had, his voice. His voice was pretty good. And actually, it grew on me.
Yeah.
When I first heard it, I was like, dude, this guy sounds cheesy. Like, everything about his flow, lyrics and his flow was cheesy to me.
Yeah.
But then after a while, I was like, you know what? This could actually work for this guy.
Yeah.
Because there's just something about his voice and his flow that he kind of owns it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so that's not necessarily a bad thing. Definitely need to upgrade your lyrics, and kind of what Jekyll's was saying, wordplay and all that stuff. I don't know how to make it sound as official as Jekyll's do, but pretty much just, what Jekyll's was saying. You got to up your lyrical game and, get more complex rhyming schemes and stuff. Your stuff sounded very basic. Your hook was weak.
Yeah.
But you have like the fundamental pieces are working for you. You got a pretty good voice. You got some kind of a style. I still think it needs to be refined, but you do have style, and it's noticeable to me. And your mixing, your production is pretty good. So, just work on those other things, and I think you'll be fine.
All right, your vote.
I'll give him a radio.
All right, Jackals.
I'll give him a radio if it's on the radio and change the station.
I'll give him a radio. If it was on the radio, I wouldn't change the station either. Oh.
Yeah, definitely radio. I was thinking, maybe he's not lime ready.
Not.
No, we're not going that route.
No, I was gonna. That's why it popped in my head and I was laughing.
He's all, that's ridiculous.
Yes,
You know
that's
where you got that
Jekyll's
from,
dumb.
right?
You know where I got that from, right?
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Tell him I said that.
Yeah, it's radio for me.
All right.
All right. Well, your rating on this show is a radio beat. I'm sorry, mic check.
You were good.
That was a pure accident. That was pure
gonna
accident.
call him
He's gonna call him B-Red.
What a jerk.
I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. I got so focused on that.
All excited. All right, that sucks.
Keep working on your stuff, and we wish you the best of luck. Now, normally we'd get into Joe's segment, but again, I'm so tired of saying that, dude.
He does have good music though.
No. I want to hear the real theme song.
Oh yeah.
The real theme song?
This is Little Joe segment. This is the real theme song.
Okay.
Yeah, you did
I'm
call
all
it
like-
the Little Joe segment.
Yeah.
Well, I said normally we do it, but he's not here.
Oh, that's true. You did say normally.
He's still
we
recovering
do it.
from his two-do
Teeth
rendezvous
bashing.
from his teeth bashing in Oregon.
Teeth bashing.
His teeth bashing. He was
trying to
getting his teeth whitened.
He's
They
trying
were
to get-
getting cleaned.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He was trying to get his nut.
Yep.
trying to get
I
his
see.
nut.
I see.
All right, well, I guess we're gonna get into a little bit of our fantasy football league and let the fans know where we're at. I just want to go on record as saying I got super trashed this weekend. It wasn't even a close fight for me. In fact, I think he took my total and added 100 and something plus to it.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I really got mashed.
Oh, I know I got mashed too. So
You think?
All right,
Dude, one of your players got minus points.
and it was a receiver. It wasn't the defense. I
Yeah.
was like,
Oh, it wasn't?
Yeah, it was a
What?
receiver.
That's
how
awesome,
does
dude.
that happen?
That's awesome.
I was like, he should get bonus points for that.
Only Black Lavender's team can do
Only
that.
Black Lavender's team.
All right, so the matchups were we had Coach versus the D's as Black Lavender, and Coach won by the score of 117 to D's 49 points.
Ooh, I actually beat the D's.
It's pretty close.
I barely beat you.
The next matchup was Lil
Close.
Joe versus El Jekos, and Lil Joe came out victorious with a score of 139 to Jekos 71.
It's pretty bad.
It wasn't at 100. That's not so bad.
It felt like it.
Mine was almost at 100.
Yeah, both of your guys I think was 50 plus, 60 plus.
Yeah.
And then the final matchup, man, I thought I was gonna lose this one. Was
Sucks, man.
myself, Tiny versus O Square, and I came out on top by a score of 113 to O Square's 107.
Ooh, it's a close one.
Oh.
So
I thought I was gonna
Nail
lose this
biter.
one because I was up by it was like 35 points or
yeah,
something.
35 points, and I had 7 players to play.
Yeah, and he still had Drew Brees playing the next day.
Oh,
So I was like,
shit.
oh, I'm freaking screwed. He had Drew Brees, he had Tony Gonzalez, and then his kicker and his defense were still playing. And so I
Yeah.
was like, dude, I'm screwed. But I had 2 receivers playing in that game, and so they saved me. Well, I wouldn't say they saved me as much as Drew Brees not having as good of a performance.
This is true.
Man.
That really saved me. So, yes, good matchup.
Yeah.
And actually, we have a couple name changes for teams. O Squared, he moved his team to Catalina, and they're now called the Catalina Tunas.
Oh. Fair enough.
I know. You'll find out why they're named the Tunas, my friend.
In the forum.
In the
Oh
forum. If you go
my
to the forum, you'll find out why.
NobodyCaresShow.proboards.com.
That is
And,
awesome.
And I moved Blue Steel. I moved my team to Jamaica, and we are now called the Sanca Blancas.
The Santa Blancas.
Oh, boy.
But they're not in the game,
Yeah.
man.
Nothing to get with.
All right, so the matchups for next week is the Sanca Blancas versus Black Lavender, which is good because any of these other guys had to stay out of my way.
Because they were gay.
Lil Joe versus Catalina Tuna.
That's a great
Classic.
matchup.
Classic.
That's
That's-
a great matchup.
That's Little Joe's battle for his sister's honor.
That's the battle. Yeah.
And
Why,
Coach,
did you say something about it on the forum?
Yes.
Oh, my
Coach versus Jekos.
okay.
And so it's the battle for last.
Battles for last place.
Hey,
I don't think it's a battle.
Calm down there.
I don't think
I'm
it's
just
a
waiting
battle.
for the playoffs. Just waiting for the playoffs.
That's when I'm going to get hot.
Now,
Yeah.
speaking of football, and you know, we're probably about mid-season right now. I guess you guys could say maybe a little bit past mid-season.
Oh, we're past.
Yeah, we're just past
For
it.
us.
We're just
Okay.
past
For
it.
the,
Now, before the season started, we all kind of made our little picks of who we thought would possibly make it to the Super Bowl and take the Super Bowl this year.
mm-hmm.
Does anybody remember what their picks were, and so we can kind of see where our picks are at and what they're doing?
Yeah, mine were Saints and Indianapolis.
Okay. And right now, how are you cheating?
Well, they're
Get the heck
undefeated.
out of here, dude.
I wasn't on the show
You're
that time,
good.
so I wasn't on the
Well,
show.
hey, do you remember yours, Jackson?
I just remember that I had picked Minnesota as a
Minnesota,
dark horse.
a dark horse.
I had picked them as a dark horse, and they look like they might be on
But
pace to at least go to the playoffs. I don't know if they're going to take it.
For your Super Bowl,
I don't. I think I chose.
you said the Chargers and
I know,
and the Steelers.
I said
That's
that.
what you said.
No,
Oh,
no,
yes.
no. Did I say Chargers and Steelers,
Yeah,
or did
you
I
said
say
like 2 AFC
or did I not
And
say the
then you s-
Patriots?
That doesn't matter.
3 AFC teams.
3 AFC teams.
3 AFC.
Oh, no. I thought we were talking about. I think in the finals, I said. I think I had said that. No, I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
But I had said Minnesota for dark horse pick, but I think I had said in the finals it was going to be Patriots versus, I forgot who I put them against. I want to say was it Cowboys or
Yeah, I think it was the Cowboys.
maybe the Cowboys, and I picked Patriots to probably take it
After
after I messed up.
all your AFC teams.
Yeah.
Yo, how about the Colts?
We go back to
What? No? Oh, shit.
How about the Dolphins?
I just like them all so much.
How about the Raiders?
I picked the Raiders. I wouldn't have picked
So
the
I
Raiders.
I think my dark horse pick is doing better than the other picks, which is interesting.
Looks like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you remember your picks, D's?
I think I said Chicago and the Patriots. I think.
I think you did.
I think that's what I
And
said.
I think you also chose Patriots to take it.
Yeah, I know I chose San Diego.
Yeah. Of course.
San Diego. And I think it was either the Bears or the Cowboys that I picked.
The Cal Bears.
The Cal Bears from the NFC.
And
From-
right now
from
it
the
looks
NFC
like
North
it looks
South?
like probably the best teams right now with the best records in the league right now are still
Colts.
Colts and the
Colts.
Saints.
yeah,
They're undefeated.
Colts and Saints.
Yep.
So
And the Broncos.
there it is. We're pretty much all wrong so far, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Yes, this weird. I mean, this season has been pretty interesting,
Wild.
Pretty surprising.
surprising. I
Pretty
think is the right
surprising.
word.
But there's still playoffs to be had, and who knows what can happen.
That's true.
All right. Does anybody have anything else they want to bring in for Little Joe segment?
Oh yes, Bump Little Joe.
In your own segment.
Yeah.
Must agree with that.
Sanga Blanca gonna get you.
I like tuna fish sandwich.
Hey, they tried to change the name for Vegemite. I read this, and like all the Aborigines will get all mad and stuff. I'm not kidding. I read on Yahoo.
Really?
Yeah.
What are they trying to change it to?
Like some stupid name. Some stupid name. It was weird. I'm all like, what? That's stupid. But they were right though.
What is a Vegemite sandwich?
They have this spread stuff that's like this. I think it's green.
It's sacred Aborigine food.
No. It's like a regular like spread that they
Yeah.
put on bread, and I guess it's made out of vegetables. It's called Vegemite, and they actually eat it as a sandwich.
I don't know why that's so funny.
Yeah.
It makes me laugh whenever you say that. I don't even know why. It just makes me laugh. You Vegemite sandwich.
It's something that's known in Australia. I had to think of the continent for a second.
You could just say
Foreign land, yeah.
Foreign land.
It's something that's known out there, and they're known for it. Vegemite. I don't know if it's anywhere else in the world. Or
Yeah,
if
it's in Little Joe's refrigerator.
He has a
You know
refrigerator.
what I got? You know where you got that from?
It's in his ice. It's in his
In his ice box.
little ice box or something.
This little icebox is in his hut.
In his hut. He doesn't have a house. He has a hut.
He couldn't be here tonight because his wife had to wash his loincloth.
Oh, it's a small loincloth, I think. How long could that take?
Yeah. She just spits on it and it's done. Clean.
Here you go. Put it back on your spear. Oh my god. Go eat your Vegemite sandwich. Get the fuck out of here.
yeah, that one was funny.
That was funny.
That was good. That was good. All right, Tiny, let's go ahead and get into the third song of the night.
All right. C Styles does hip hop music out of Chicago, Illinois, and Brownsville, Texas.
I'm waiting for
I
you
have
to
been
go.
spitting for
What?
about 8
Oh,
years and have been doing
chic.
this on a serious note for 5. I've opened up for major acts such as Flo Rida, Shwazy. Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
Bow Wow.
Schwaze, I think it is.
Oh.
Schwaze or-
I was like Patrick Swayze.
Quit picking on the guy. He's dead, man.
Swayze.
He's doing his good Sean Connery.
That's a good Sean Connery.
Patrick Swayze. That's it. Sean Connery. Yes. Thank you, Tiny.
Patrick Swayze.
That's pretty good, dude.
Patrick Swayze.
My bad. My bad. Bow Wow, Saul Williams, T.I., and Cherish.
That's for good artists. Say it like that. Yes, I do hip hop and R&B. So suck it.
Okay, I'm turning up. I don't think Tiny can read right now.
Sure, Tiny.
I have a small movement down in Texas and have my music produced mostly by Go Lightly, one of the most underrated producers in the music biz. I have one album out, MOOD Music, out now on iTunes, and have sold
Why do I keep doing it?
on iTunes.
Yes. Get it on iTunes. Because it's great.
3,500 hard copies.
3,500. That's a lot.
Hard copies.
Did you say hard copies? What's wrong, Tiny?
All right. And the name of this song
Let's do it.
is called... the name of this song is called Breathe.
Hold on, I gotta catch my breath.
I think I'm gonna have to mute us.
Yes.
This is C Styles. Breathe.
Y'all ever had a relationship where y'all go back and forth and just can't seem to leave each other? Y'all love each other so much that y'all don't allow each other to breathe. Well, I just want y'all to feel me on this one right here. She said she wanna. She said she wanna. Falling in love with all inside it, getting so involved with the call of the righteous. I just didn't see myself in the likeness, sprung on a woman with the urges to wife her. Still with a doubt that'll stall every man. The decision in my pocket to the palm of my hand, knowing I can stop it, cause to distract. The emotion I got was not part of the plan. Every second we're together feels like love, but to others with no love it just seems like lust. And couples don't crumble when they deal with trust, which is a big issue that deals with us. I always wonder why every couple that fights see the next day like it was nothing last night. Then it starts again when they stumble back right to the same problem that was covered last time. She just wanna, she just wanna. She just wanna, she just wanna. She just wants to, she just wants to. She just wanna, she just wanna. Look, she needs time to think. All about the past as she glanced at the wall, straight stare, won't blink. All the little things we used to do won't sink, but instead annoy her like a high-pitched ring. Wondering what went wrong, was it me? Did the relationship peak? Did she sense it was weak? Was it too good, too fast, too complete? Was she playing games with the need to compete? Whether it was her, it was still my fault. Looking in the eyes, even if it kills her cause. Even if we had a good time, the thrill is lost. Cause we'll argue over something that will go on. Claim that I love her back at ease as I grab a little piece of the pants to freeze. Tell her to see, but she asked me to leave. She wanna be alone with the chance to breathe. She just wanna, she just wanna.
Alright, that was Breathe by C Styles. And if you want to check out more of his music, you can go to myspace.com/C Styles01. That's CSTYLES01. You can follow him Twitter.com/Chicago Styles. You can email him at c23nas@yahoo.com or at stylesthe59@yahoo.com. If you want to check him out live, you can do November 14th. Beat Kidney Disease at Incubator, McAllen, Texas.
It's crazy.
November 21. November 21. The International Taste of the Valley, hosted by the Kardashian.
Oh, nice ass.
The Kardashians.
Oh, yeah.
In McAllen, Texas.
Yeah.
Or you can check them out November 27th.
Yeah.
At Bar Rio in McAllen, Texas.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, let's do it.
Why don't you do it? Shiny. What's wrong with my headphones?
It's not the headphones.
Oh, hello. It isn't?
No.
Hold on.
Hold on, just hold on.
All right, I think.
Yay!
Yay, Diesel back.
Magic touch.
I think. You that song was kind of cool on a lot of levels, but then there was a lot of things that need to be fixed up. I thought the hook could have been a little stronger.
Yeah.
You know, with the chick singing in the back was all good, but just have her, you know, sing something a little more interesting. I thought your style was pretty good. The mix, definitely your vocals need to be mixed a lot better. Other than that, I usually like those rap songs that have like slower beats and stuff, and you know you're kind of you're talking about something. I like that kind of stuff. So I say the song was pretty cool, but there was you know, just a couple things probably Jekyll's can explain better.
Yes,
that's it.
Jekyll's.
This song, much like my movie, rocks. C Styles. Okay, look, you are absolutely right. Go Lightly is a dope producer. I thoroughly enjoyed the track. You know, I'm not so sure if that was a Grohl singer or if that was a sample that they had put into the background of the chorus.
Would it be a sample of a girl singing?
Yeah, well, yeah,
Yeah.
clearly,
Well,
clearly.
nice.
But I think it was a sample rather than someone live singing. But I'm not sure. But you're right. The hook does need to be a lot stronger. I love the fact that you were lyrically strong. I mean, the story you were telling and the way you were painting the picture was really dope, and I love the lyrics, choice of words, and the way you used them. It was very good. But in the first verse, I noticed that there were times where it felt like you were trying to fit too many words into a sentence, and it felt rushed at times, and it felt like incomplete. That kind of bugged me at times. And then in the second verse, you didn't have that problem, but I think what Tiny's trying to talk about is your delivery seems really, how could I say it? It's almost too direct.
Yeah.
Like it's almost too punchy, too much. Like, I don't want to say too much on beat, but it's, I don't know. It needs to come out smoother. You know, like it was hard to feel any emotion behind what you were saying because it seemed like you were concentrating so hard on making sure that you spit it on beat that's how it sounded. It
Like
sounded
you
like you
lost
were
feel?
concentrating.
See, that's what I felt too.
Yeah. But I think you're dope, dude. Like as far as lyrically and what you write, you know, you just need to focus on your delivery and make it smoother. But overall, I thought the song was a good one. I like the song.
Yeah, I don't know. It was him that killed me.
Well, you know,
It was.
And here's the thing: like, if you can't get the delivery right, find out if you can ghostwrite for people, because I think you're tight as far as
Yeah.
as the lyricist and how you write.
I thought everything sounded really good. Everything was put together well. Yeah, the hook, I agree. I said it wasn't too bad, but I don't know what it was, but there was something missing from it.
Yeah.
And he doesn't have a bad voice. I just don't like the way he.
His voice reminds me a lot of Mike Machida from
Yeah.
Linkin Park.
Linkin Park.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That song? Yeah, even the whole song.
I hate Linkin Park.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't. I actually, me and Dirty Ball walked out.
Okay, so he doesn't sound like him, then he sounds.
Yeah, you're not helping him at all.
Sorry.
But I don't know. Like honestly, not to be like, I don't mean it to sound as bad as it's going to. But when I first heard it, I was like, this is just like a better like if J Mac got better. Like that's the way he delivered. Like
Wow,
that's
dude,
what
I
I'm
wouldn't
doing.
even
Like,
put him near each
Yeah,
other.
Sorry.
I wouldn't even put him near that.
If
It's alright.
if J Mac got good, this is what he'd sound like. He'd still never sound great because of the way he's gonna say it, the way he's gonna present it. And I just thought it was presented awfully. I got no enjoyment from because of the way he presented it. I thought he wrote it. I thought he had great lyrics. He had everything else good, but I just didn't enjoy the way he presented it. So for that just ruined that pretty much ruined the whole song for me. So, you know, that's pretty much where I'm at. Oh.
Yeah, I'm kind of like with the other two guys, not mainly you, because I kind of dug it. So I dug his voice. You're a little bit right. He was thinking about it too much, but lyrically he's really good. I truly enjoyed this song.
Oh, I agreed with all of them except for the voice part.
Yeah. Okay.
So you agree with me, motherfucker?
I'll agree with you just to shut you up.
Thank you for agreeing with me, motherfucker.
But yeah, the mix needs work. Pretty much, you always get me.
That was entrapment.
Yes.
It's stupid. It was entrapment. Yeah, I love all songs that have like a piano thing in it. So it's pretty much. I thought the girl was pretty cool, but Tiny's right. She could have done other stuff. It would have made it a little better.
Yeah.
That's all I got. Overall, I enjoyed it. Give my vote.
I don't see why not.
Oh yeah, Tiny already spoke. I'm sorry. I'm tripping.
Well, usually the last person goes.
Yeah.
So I would iTunes.
iTunes. All right, Chani.
LimeWire.
All right, Jacko.
Solid LimeWire.
Ooh, yeah. I don't think I'd listen to this again.
Fair
Oh
enough.
wow. Okay.
His voice annoyed me. Not his voice, but the way
Right.
he
Right.
did
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Well, your rating on the show is going to be LimeWireable, which is the best one tonight, hands down. And I think the song was great, dude. So keep doing what you're doing and see what can come of your career. All right. Well, if you enjoyed the show and you want to find out anything else about any of the artists that we had on the show, you can check them out at our new, well, not new, but our newly formed webpage. It's been renovated.
Or renovated.
Our
There you go.
our
It's
renovate.
No, it's new.
It's new.
It's
Okay.
new.
Our new webpage at nobodycareshow.com. Also, if you want to be an artist on the show, hit us up at nobodycareshow@gmail.com, and we will shoot you all of that info. If you want to download our show, you can download us at iTunes Store or also at Zune Store. Or you can just listen to us on our page. We have a player there that should be now easily more accessible.
Yeah,
I'm assuming.
it's the same.
It's the same as the other page.
Also, you
But
can
it's
access
easy.
now from our website. You can go to a forum that we've created for our fans. Come in, create a thread on anything you want to, or comment on the threads that are already there.
Post your shows.
Post your shows, your gigs,
Your
upcoming
gigs.
gigs, so people can know where they can go see you.
your EPs. Your mixtapes,
Also, we even
all
have a
that stuff.
thread that's been started where you can add suggestions of what you'd like to hear on the show, or what you think
Or
we
on
can do
our
on the
site.
show to make it better, or on our site to make
Yeah.
it better.
Yeah.
So I think that's cool. Please hit us up at the Heat line,
Oh, yeah.
909-907
Heat.
4328. I think that's correct.
Yeah, we're gonna post it somewhere here.
Heat.
4328. I'm correct. 4328. So
So am I.
909
Heat.
907.
We'll post
Heat.
it up here so you can.
And that's the Heat line, and we'll make sure to acknowledge that you called in and probably talk about it on the show. Other than that, be on the lookout. Gene Dirty Bob Show is definitely going to be in effect soon,
Yes,
especially
sir.
since Jay has returned.
Yeah. That's a good, yeah. It's not a bad.
So it's back from vacation, and it will be starting.
It's back from
very
vacation.
soon.
back from.
It's
So
It's back
we're looking forward to that. Is there anything else I missed, guys? Help me out.
No, you got it.
All
I
right.
think we're
You
good.
got it.
I think we're good then. Thanks
Okay.
for being back, Dees.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Shouts
Thanks
out
for
to
being
O Squared Entertainment and Hossie Boys Productions.
Mathematics.
Dirty Bob.
Dirty Bob, who
Yes.
killed it last show
Sean Connery.
with his
Sean Connery.
with his beautiful singing voice.
Sean Connery.
Beautiful.
A beautiful singing voice, incredible. Oh, I'm going to.
Sean Connery. Hey, you guys never told me about that one guy who sings that used to be a teacher?
I'm curious about your obsession with tuna fish sandwiches.
Yeah,
Well, you have to go to the
you have to
forum.
go check the forum, and you'll see why.
Now, what were you saying, teacher?
Oh, that teacher who sings that song, the songs. I never heard that dude. Sing.
Oh, Stephen Lynch.
Yeah, that dude's hilarious. That dude was hilarious.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
He's funny, dude. My girl
yeah.
is an a-hole.
I'm starting to teach my nephews that
Shit's
way.
hilarious.
I want to punch her in her lady parts.
That shit's hilarious, dude. Yeah.
I looked in the mirror and I realized that guy who sold me this mirror is an a-hole.
Did
Did you get that? You know where I got that from, right?
you hear that? That was good.
That's good. It's
Tell
funny
Tiny. Tell Tiny what I just said.
Tell him. Yeah. James Bonabottles.
Okay, we're out.
Go ahead.
Scottish albinos.